everybody, welcome to Leon's Chainsaw Parts and Repair. We're looking at Elvir's Homelite EZ here. Been a little bit of a march to get this thing going, but not too bad. It had been partially disassembled when I got it. Carburetor was loose, had been inspected. Somewhere along the line somebody had worked on it. Either didn't know what the carburetor check valve was, or it was already missing, but it wasn't seated properly. The body, that little brass body, wasn't seated properly in there, and the valve itself, the little disc of material, was gone. So that was definitely a challenge. I don't know, Elvir must be psychic a little bit, because he said, hey, pressure test this thing and check for bad crank seals. Well, wouldn't you know, the crank seal on the clutch side this time was so bad I couldn't build pressure. Like, it wouldn't go up and then come back down. It just wouldn't go up. So when I finally got soap on that, it was just like a kid's bubble factory. So got that done. A fuel hose, grommets. Starter was in good shape. Flywheel was loose. That one, I don't know if the previous owner had been inspecting something in the ignition assembly and just not tightened it down or what, but that's one of those things that you're glad you find it before you try to start it, because with as loose as it would have sheared that key, probably torn up the flywheel, hopefully not torn up the crankshaft, but you never know. But it's tightened down now. Needed inserts in the cylinder head for these muffler screws. They had been stripped previously, so they got some good helicoils in there right now. They're holding nice. That stack muffler doesn't do crap for noise. You guys could hear that. Sounds really cool, but I think if you're cutting firewood for any amount of time at all, that might get a little bit old. Grease the bearing up on the sprocket real nice. Clutch shoes are in good shape. About the only other thing I can see is the fast idle setting isn't working for Sour Owl Poop here. So I'll have to pop this handle cover off and see if there's a piece broken in there. I mean, I suspect part of the trigger or the actual throttle lock pin itself is broken. Either way, get that figured out. Like most of them, air filter needed a new grommet, so got one of those installed. You guys can find those on my website. They're out there. So anyway, Elvir, this thing's going to get the typical treatment. It's going to sit for a couple days once I get all the rest of this stuff put together, taken care of. With any luck, we'll be heading it back your way soon.